Hi, I'm Siobhan and welcome to this week's online STEM activity. What we're going to be doing today is make a wind turbine using anything we can find from home. Right, what do we need to make our wind turbine? So I'm going to show you a picture first of an example of what you could make. So if you have a look at the diagram, so if you can see from this diagram, we're going to be making a wind turbine that's going to rotate round, hopefully, and it will lift the cup up, and the challenge is to see how much weight you can put in that cup for it to still turn and lift it up. So what do we need to find around the house? First of all, we need some pencils. So we've got some pencils there, or if you've got a knitting needle, you could use that because it's a longer piece of metal, but be very careful, only under supervision of an adult. We've got some pom-poms for weights, but we could actually use pieces of Lego or a penny, that sort of thing. We need a bit of string, and we also need some string that's cut into 4 pieces, and that's going to be to hold our cup. Now, I haven't got any paper cups, so I'm going to be using this. It's all I could find around the house. I've got some double-sided tape, but you might find that you've got some sellotape in the drawer at home. We've also got some blue tack, so if you haven't got sellotape, you might want to use blue tack. And we need some cardboard. So I've found a cardboard box that is an old shoe box. So we've got an old shoe box that we could use, or it could be any sort of packaging that you've got lying around the house, any sort of cardboard. Right, I think we're ready to make it. Right, so we're going to have a go at making our wind turbine. So I've found some card, I've got some scissors. Now it's very, very important that you ask a grown-up to help you with this bit. So you might need to get the grown-up to do the cutting out for you. So I'm going to cut out my blades for my wind turbine. So I'm going to cut all the way to the end. Okay. And then I'm going to cut along here. See, it's quite stiff, so it's quite difficult. So you may want to get help with this. In fact, I would advise you get help with this bit. Right, so I've got a piece of card sort of like that, and I'm going to cut the end off here, and I'll cut the end off here. I'm just going to tidy it up a bit.
Right, trim the edge. And then we need 2 pieces of card, so mine's going to be about that wide. So you can test out what works the best. Whether they're longer, thinner, thicker, whatever works the best, you can test it out as a scientific experiment. Okay, so we've got our 2 blades ready to go. And so there we go. And we're going to be attaching that to our pencil. So our pencil is going to go between these 2 blades to form our wind turbine. Okay.
With our 2 pieces of card, what we need to do next is to stick the pencil in between both blades, but put it at a slight angle. So I'm going to get my tape.
So you can use sellotape for this, but I've got double-sided tape, it's all I could find. I'm going to wrap that around the pencil, and we're going to stick that on there. Okay. Now we're going to stick this one on the top, but slightly angled. Like that. Okay, so our blades are ready. So hopefully they'll spin.
Right, what we need to do next is we need to get a piece of paper. So it can be any sort of piece of paper. So I've managed to find a used envelope that was in the drawer. And what we're going to do, we're going to cut out a piece of paper so that we can we can fix down the pencil onto the table. So it doesn't matter, you don't have to be exact in how big it is. Now remember, you might need to get a grown-up to use the scissors for you to cut this bit out. So just put up a bit of your envelope, so you've got a piece of paper, sort of about that size, but it doesn't have to be exact. Okay, so the next bit is we're going to pick up our paper cup. I haven't got a paper cup, this is all I can find, so anything sort of this shape that can hold something which is very, very light will be good enough. And we're going to get our 4 pieces of string, and we need to attach those pieces to each side. So I'll just get some tape. So attach it to each side. Now we need to tie this onto here. So what I suggest you do is, if you get all these pieces together, and we're going to put a knot around it. You might need help from grown-ups for this bit. Okay, so that's going to be ready to use as our little carriage for whatever we're going to put in. So I will be putting pom-poms in. You could use pennies or little Lego pieces. It's entirely up to you, whatever you can find in your house. Okay, our next step is to get our piece of paper that we cut out before, and we're going to attach this onto the table.
Now, I've got something down on my table, so you might want to cover your table because you don't want to damage anything. And what we'll do now is we're going to tape this down so that it holds the pencil in place. Now, what I've used, after testing out a few times, I've decided to go with using a knitting needle. So it may be that if you're a little one, you might not want to use a knitting needle. So check with a grown-up first. So we're going to put some tape down on this piece of paper. We need to tape it down first of all, like that. Make sure it's really tight. And then place your pencil or knitting needle next to the tape. And we're going to put another piece of tape here. But we're going to make sure that it can still spin, but it's going to be kept secure. So I've got another piece of tape. So you might want to use sellotape. I've just got double-sided tape. And I'm going to put this here. So it's not going to be too tight, but again, it's not going to be too loose either, because I still want this to be able to spin around. Okay, so if I spin now, that can go round. That's good.
Okay, so what we need to do next is we get our paper cup. So this is what I've got instead of a paper cup because I haven't got one. And we're going to stick the string onto the pencil or the knitting needle. So you need a small piece of tape.
So I've got some double-sided tape here. Make sure it's not too close to there and not too close to there because you don't want it to get caught on anything. So I'm just going to take my tape off. Which is not always easy. You might want to use glue tack at this point if you've not got double-sided tape. So we're just going to wrap that round there. And then we're going to attach this onto the sticky bit so that it stays in place. Right, so I think we're ready in turn. So let's try again. We put that in position, we get our hairdryer, and we try it again.
And I'm going to place a pom-pom in there. And let's see if it will go up again. Right, let's try another pom-pom.
So I'm placing the pom-pom in the basket.
Right, that's 2 pom-poms. Can we make it 3? Shall we try 3?
Put the third pom-pom in our basket and let's have another go. And get a little love.
So I think the answer there is no, it won't manage 3 pom-poms. Okay, so this is my design for my wind turbine. I'm sure you can all do much better than me. So have a go, see what you can make, see if you can put heavier weights in yours, and watch out for another video from us next Saturday. Bye bye.